Joining us now is Najeeb Haddad, the president and CEO of EndoCorp in Southfield, with us on the Michigan MegaCast. Najeeb, thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Tyler.
Appreciate having you on. So first, can you tell us what EndoCorp does?
Well, EndoCorp started in 1996 and began providing endoscopy equipment services, repair services to endoscopes, to the healthcare industry. And from there, we kind of expanded into a part distributor to the industry, providing parts to other repair facilities, as well as part solutions to help them get the repairs that are needed for their customers.
So for those that may not be familiar with the procedure, what is an endoscopy?
So an endoscopy is it's a medical instrument that's used by doctors to perform non-invasive procedures, to examine and diagnose patients, to take biopsy samples within the body. The basic elements of an endoscope is an illumination so that you can have light inside the body cavities, some kind of device, either a camera or fiber optic glass, to help bring the image to the doctor outside, and then some therapeutic channels to help facilitate any biopsy samples that might be needed. And pretty much any hole in the body, there's an endoscope designed for it.
And so how extensive or how complicated can these machines be? I would imagine for certain procedures like a biopsy, they would need to be pretty extensive, having a camera, being able to be comfortably in a body cavity, to take a sample of that body, safely remove it, and then also get it back securely to the medical professional so that they can test it for whatever they may or may not be looking for, or to find what may be affecting the patient. Just how complicated can these devices be, and how simple can they be?
Yeah, they're very diverse, actually. They've been around since, I mean, don't quote me here, but at least since the 40s and 50s, and maybe even sooner than that. But on a grand scale across the world, there's three main manufacturers. Olympus, which you've heard of them, and just regular cameras, consumer grade cameras, also has a medical division that manufactures these as well. Pentex and Fujinon, Karl Storz, Linvatec, and a bunch of others that do it. But there's a wide variety of endoscopes that range from as small as pretty much a few millimeters in diameter to fit into veins, as large as maybe the size of a dime or a quarter, to be used in colonoscopies. They also have different form factors. Some are rigid and are used through laparoscopic procedures in the abdomen of the patient, and others are more flexible so that they can go into and out of body cavities through openings in the body.
We're joined by Najeeb Haddad, the president and CEO of EndoCorp, located in Southfield, Michigan, joining us on the Michigan MegaCast. How did you first get involved personally? How did you get involved with this business?
Well, my dad got started with the company in 2002. It was founded in 1996. He took it over and helped it get to where it is today. I was just out of U of M. I was a pre-med student, and I had a year off after I graduated. I was deciding whether to go into med school or work for my dad. So I worked part-time and kind of just stayed. I love the idea of the business. My ideas and contributed to improving productivity, implementing processes, working with people, leading people. Eventually worked my way through the company, took over my dad's position in 2018, and now I'm running the company as president.
And so when it comes to these endoscopies individually, how often are they in need of repairs or of parts replacements or complete reconstruction and new products for these various doctors and various medical offices that are commonly using them for a number of different procedures?
Yeah, they're used in various clinics, ambulatory surgical centers, hospitals, And it really depends on how they're maintained and how they're treated and used by the doctors, the staff, nursing, and typically you would see an endoscope come in for an overhaul repair 1 or 2 times a year, on average. Some are minor repairs, a few $100s, all the way up to a complete overhaul. Could be, $10,000 to $12,000 for the most recent model endoscope. And what we do and what we're kind of started to hyper focus on with our company in the mid 2000s and into the last decade was to focus more on, although we did do repairs ourselves directly, we wanted to focus more on supporting our customers with repair parts that they could use in those repairs, instead of just focusing on the services. So that led us down a path where we became ISO 9001 2015 certified. And we really focused on being able to source these repair parts for our customers to help drive down their costs and improve the quality of their repairs. There's a lot of controversy in our industry because what we do is we support independent service organizations that repair endoscopes, and they compete with the original equipment manufacturer like Olympus, Pentex, and Fujinon. And what those companies have done is prevent pretty much the doctor from choosing or having the right to choose where they can get their medical devices repaired. And what that has done is kind of kept raising the cost of healthcare, because those devices would have to be repaired by the OEM. So our industry kind of is in this tug of war between the OEM and giving the freedom to the healthcare facilities that own the equipment to actually perform their repairs wherever they deem necessary. There's an initiative we became a part of. It's called Right to Repair. If you visit their website, righttorepair.org, they're very involved in legislation to help promote this idea of the freedom for consumers and institutions to repair their equipment with whoever they want. They paid for the equipment, it's their equipment, and they have the right to do it. And that allows us to show our industry to give about 50% cost savings to these facilities and the healthcare community by being able to come in and do our component level repairs, whereas the OEM would come in and do black box repairs, replace major components, and it's more costly to the healthcare community. So we really feel that's like to our core, to helping reduce healthcare costs, as well as a sustainability aspect. We help keep this medical equipment, which may have been deemed obsolete by the manufacturer, in the marketplace, available to our customers all over the world.
We're joined by Najeeb Haddad, the president and CEO of EndoCorp, located in Southfield, Michigan, joining us on the Michigan Megacast. Your business has also really gotten into cryptocurrency, which is pretty interesting. You accept it, but you also mine it as a company. Can you tell us how that got started?
Yeah, it was more of an initiative to kind of, since we're becoming more apt at working to provide solutions to our customers, besides just parts as a part supplier. We wanted to kind of say, hey, let's see what we can do in other technologies. We have our very own lab here where we do perform some repairs for our customers. And I wanted to kind of use this, evolving, technology and kind of just investigate. And so we decided to take an investment, and we ended up getting involved with Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and we bought our own miners. We consulted with engineers. We got the miners set up and started mining. Currently, we mine Bitcoin and Litecoin. We used to mine Dogecoin, and we actually started a website called endodoge.com to kind of help market and discuss kind of issues and topics in cryptocurrency. On top of the technology aspect and kind of getting our team to learn more about it and kind of stay on the front line of technological developments. yeah, it's just been another aspect of it is being able to for international clients to purchase products from our company in cryptocurrency versus working with the traditional banking systems, which may take 1 to 2 days to transfer funds through traditional ACH transfer processes. It has the opportunity to kind of give more freedom to our customers in that respect.
So then, Najeeb, you're also hiring. What positions are you looking to fill, and how can people, if they're interested in working for EndoCorp located in Southfield, how can they apply for these jobs?
Yeah, we're currently hiring for quality control technicians and electronics repair technicians. We have a lot of positions open throughout the year in sales, marketing, even engineering. We're a small company that's trying to grow, and we love working with the talent pool in Southeast Michigan. And if you'd like a great place to work, it's very flexible, kind of a family oriented with a corporate mindset. You could email HR@endocorpusa.com, HR@endocorpusa.com, and we could reach out to you. You just send a resume, and yeah.
That's HR@endocorpusa.com. Najeeb, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.